I came back home to raise crops and, God willing, a family.
So you want me to marry you then?
Well, that's a bit sudden, but all right.
Is that what you call a proposal?
Welcome to Fun Factory
I
Entertainment.
love you. Always have. I want to marry you.
Today in Movies Worth Your Time we will be talking about Braveheart. Released in 1995, Braveheart makes a myth of a real person and real events. In that respect, it's a heavily flawed film. Yet in my eyes, Mel Gibson's epic will always be one of the finest films ever made. No film has struck me emotionally quite like Braveheart. William Wallace, Mel Gibson, was the first freedom fighter one ever truly knew, and his trials and tribulations against the British awed me for every second of its vast 3-hour runtime. When I first saw the film, I was struck hard by the end. Watching those men charge the fields of Bannockburn, I realized I had unwittingly become attached to this film forever. So 25 years after its initial release, I thought I would make this video about what makes this Best Picture winner my personal favorite movie. For those who don't know, Braveheart loosely follows the story of William Wallace and the Scottish revolt he led against King Edward I of England, aka Longshanks. It tells of his courage and his love, and while there's more fiction than fact, Braveheart is a powerful and captivating example of how to glorify an individual from a bygone era. We see the battles of Stirling and Falkirk with all their intense rebel vigor and inspirational message of independence. Those battles and all the others are brutal. The infantry swings their weapons with reckless abandon, resulting in plenty of bloody impalements and crushings. The combat sequences were so ambitious in scale they required 1,600 extras to film, and the final result is breathtaking. Indeed, they are engrossing and memorable in their execution, but Braveheart offers so much more. We also witness love in a time where hatred ruled. From his tragic relationship with his wife Moran, Catherine McCormack, the death of whom acts as a catalyst for the rebellion, to the unrequited dedication Wallace receives from Princess Isabel, Sophie Marceau, the incredibly brave daughter-in-law of Longshanks Patrick McGowan. We experience a depth and emotional development that few epics ever get close to by comparison. There are many other complexities to the narrative, betrayal and internal Scottish politics to name a couple, but the film is only bettered by them and never gets bogged down in over-explaining specific points. Rather than exploring the dry world of politics, Braveheart opts to grow its massive heart ever larger. And that's precisely why this film redefined what an epic was to me. Mel Gibson became a deserving Academy Award winner in the wake of Braveheart, and there's little to say to discredit his win. The way he captures both love and war will always be utterly evocative and mesmerizing. He couldn't have done it without his Academy Award-winning cinematographer John Toll, who stuns with his lens. And yet one person, who the Academy tragically failed to honor in 1996, adds more to this experience than maybe even Mel himself. The late great James Horner is known first and foremost for composing Titanic, a monumental piece of work to be sure. But his efforts composing Braveheart with the London Symphony Orchestra is the stuff of dreams. From his outlawed tunes on outlawed pipes to the execution Bannockburn Horner's score as a cinematic achievement of the highest order. As the film comes to its conclusion, he hypnotizes and escorts you to one of cinema's most magnificent crescendos both musically and narratively. His loss is irreparably tragic, and we should be forever thankful for the magic he skillfully made for us while he was alive. Braveheart is a masterpiece, and remains as irresistibly epic as it always has. Having all this in consideration, we will give Braveheart a solid 9 out of 10 points. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to be informed about new Fun Factory Entertainment videos.